Well, hello there. I didn't see you. This is a quick home automation demo, and I guess with home automation, it's definitely very Star Trek flavored, Star Trek everything, because it's just fun. Anyway, I owe a lot of this to JitterJames on Vox Commando. It's one of the many programs I've used, as well as several hardware things. And to start out, I guess we're going to go with the security, saying that we're leaving the house, etc. I owe a lot of this one to Paul Hibbert, which I got to listen to your voice for so long, buddy. Without further ado, here we go. It's going to go. We're walking out the door, right? Alarm settings, on. Alarm settings, on.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
You can say
closing programs. Forget about the lights. I'll take care of them. Setting alarm in 10, 9.
There we go.
8,
So it walks down, turns the lights off. It opens up another program, iSpy, and then that's got its own settings as well that runs through. So for right now, what else is there? Oh, we left our house, and then we're just walking back in, and we're gonna be a fun ensign since it's Star Trek, right? So we walk in, and the computer goes, "Hey."
Security authorization required.
Ensign authorization 1315.
Security authorization accepted.
It's pretty neat, right? That's pretty cool. I mean, it's got several different things like that work with the Star Trek sound. So, for instance, ignore me. No, it already is. Computer. Computer. Just that little sound. It's pretty neat, right? And then we have ignore me. That little, not sure if you heard that, but that's just another little sound that brought it up. Little sounds and whatnot bring this fully together. So let's say that we're a bad person. We're gonna steal some stuff. We're gonna break into my room, and the alarm's gonna go off. So let's set that up again. Let's go. As a tribute to Paul Hibbert, I suppose we can go shut it all down. Or it's not listening. That's why it's not working. Computer. Shut it all down.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
It's going to run through its thing. Besides that, I've got several
I'll take care of them.
Several computers in here, just all my little tech running LCARS interface as well. If you're not sure what LCARS is, it's just a Star Trek computer system. That's what it is in short, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so we are a burglar, and we're going to come in, steal stuff, right? And then we don't know that the alarm is here. So this particular one is by motion. Oh yeah, whenever you want to show something to somebody, it doesn't want to work. So we'll run through this again really quickly. Just because I'm lame. Shut it all down.
Automatic defense procedures initiated.
Closing programs.
Alright, so it's going to run through again, and I could have put some lights on, but the computer's going to take care of it. You can make it say whatever you want to say, but
8, 7, 6, 5,
it's got to do its thing.
3, 2.
There's still more I want to add to this, but not currently. I don't have the funds, if you will, because it is slightly spendy. Anyway, there's so much more than this. It controls the lights. There's the sounds. I have a grocery list on there as well. Thank you to JitterJames for showing how to do that. So there's definitely a lot of stuff that the Vox Commando can do.
Security authorization required.
So speaking of security authorization, we're stealing something. We're a burglar, right? Oh no, we're going to take all my fancy things. No, we're not. We're not going to.
You are not authorized to access this facility.
You are being reported to an off-site server. The police have been called. The owner has been notified. Leave immediately. Leave immediately.
Okay, so that one's pretty cool. I'm going to turn that one off manually. But anyway, so what that one does is, let's start with all lights on. Computer. All lights on. Okay, so there we go. We start out fairly easy, fairly straightforward. Anyway, what the alarm system did is, surely we should hear a bing or a beep or something, or a buzz on my phone, but it records the intruder information, the camera, etc., and sends it to my Dropbox. But before then, I also get an email saying to check my Dropbox, and it's almost instant. and I can check those files from whatever else I have. Anyway, so we got some fun other parts. I got Vox on my phones, tablets, etc., computers. Everything kind of works as best in tandem together, I suppose, clearly. If I ever forget what I'm going to say, I can always say, what can I say? Let's go. What can I say?
These are all of the voice commands for this configuration.
And then list. Oh, well, it's not going to pop up, but.
Don't ask silly questions.
Thinks I'm talking to it, but I'm not. Anyway, so there we go. No big list opened up of everything I can say that I've gotten it to do, which is pretty neat. That's a good start. And so, for instance, like it can also talk to the computer itself. You know, some canned responses. It can choose a response. So, how are you, computer? How are you?
Good, my man.
Good, my man. What's up?
Don't ask silly questions.
Yeah, I've caught myself talking to it a few times, so let's say it did something for me. Let's go, thank you. Thank you.
No. Thank you.
Of course. Anyway, so let's get to some fun things. Let's go all lights off. All lights off. All lights on. Don't like that. We can go dim the lights. Dim the lights. A little brighter. Got that better. How about all lights off? That's a fun one. We're going to go to purple rain. Purple rain. The video makes it look kind of reddish, but anyway, it's a pretty deep purple. We can go set the color to blue. Oh, computer. Set the color to blue.
Blue at your request.
Purple, but weird on camera anyway. If we want to lighten it up, we've got different colors. You know, set the color to green. Set the color to green.
Green at your request.
Right? Set the color to yellow.
Yellow at your request.
There we go. Easy peasy. So we can be like, oh, I got one. All lights on. So we're Star Trek, clearly, right? So it wouldn't be Star Trek if you weren't the captain of the room. So we can say, what am I doing? This is the captain. Red alert. Okay, that's just pretty neat. Let's go all lights on. Computer. All lights on. We've got some other fun things that I've hooked up to it. So, like, what's the current weather?
60.3 Fahrenheit / 15.7 Celsius. Today's rain total inches.
Okay, that's pretty straightforward. And you can also do, you can't see it on here, but you can set the volume of the computer by voice as well. You can say, when does the sun rise? Or when does the sun come out? When does the sun rise? I can't remember
the sun comes out at 6:42.
6:42, that's pretty neat, right? Anyway, what else? Our grocery list, you know, if I need to buy something, if I'm out of something, everybody's favorite thing, like, don't forget to buy some apples.
You already have apples on your list.
I already have apples on my list, you know. And anyway, so you get the idea from there. We can also do a lot of fun settings. Before I show you a quick going around of the room, there's other fun settings which everybody's been bugging me, a lot of my friends and etc. since they've mentioned I got this going. But this one requires a little bit more. As I close something, I can go set the mood, baby.
Now that Big Papi's retiring,
Oh no.
he's being smarter with his money.
Of course, the time I want to do this messes up.
Too much of anything.
I don't have everything fully set up how I want it to, but shortly we're going
I don't
to.
know about that.
So,
Many times with love.
while the lights are going,
Yeah.
we've got a fireplace. And you know what? To show you what else we have. on another tablet. There's a window outside. It's cold, baby. Stay together. We got a fire. Alright, so that's a little silly. So, let's go ahead and stop it. And say, turn that off. Turn that off. Oh, you know what's probably not listening. Computer. Turn that off. Turn that off. There we go. By voice, I'm not clicking on that one. But it's got a fun, cool things. Now, what were we looking at? So this is one of the... Oh, let's pick the lights. All lights on. All lights on. It works most of the time, but it's a video and doesn't want to. Anyway, we got this guy here. It's got LCARS set up for Windows, if I can get it in there. Here we go. I mean, it's a pretty cool little thing. There's... You can check the weather, you know, do whatever you gotta do. Play some music. Oh man, that's just bad. Can't see hardly anything. What else? You know, I mean, there's just a bunch of fancy things that you can do. But you can read ebooks. You know, I got several things going. Anyway, so that's on one. If I need to, look at that horrible, beautiful face. Another one. As he steps away. Got it on our pad, so we can do several different things as well. We can, nope, we don't want to do that. We want to look at our comms. No, we don't. We don't want to look at our communications. Anyway, you get the idea. It's pretty hard to do this 2 hands, 1 hand. And then, besides that bad boy, we've got... I apologize for that. Anyway, so here's another LCARS setup over here. Again, it works. You can mess around with a bunch of different things from here. It doesn't really matter what it is, but I mean, we can run some diagnostics, right? No, we don't want to run a diagnostic. Let's go ahead and get out of here. What's the warp core looking like? There's the warp core. We can run our... This is really cool. This app has... It's got a camera. Where else? There we go. This is the fun part. Log editor. So it's just like from the show. If you need to do something, bring something up. So we're gonna type a title, name title. Perfect. So that gives it something, and then we can go. Hey, look at that. There's camera going. This is Captain's log. Stardate 70689.14. Yada yada yada. You know, you can be really fancy. And we can play this over on this side. Doesn't matter. But you get the idea. And also, if you don't want to talk, we can also go to this bad boy. And just go, you know, different settings that I have set up for whatever there is. Anyway, you get the fun idea. That's just a cool little bit of my setup. There's some things still gonna go in there. It's definitely everything Star Trek. Tell it to go to warp 5. Go to warp 5. There we go. So a little slow, but not too bad in itself. What else is there? Different sounds, you know. We're going to warp. We're busy. That's about it, really. I owe a lot of this to Vox Commando. I've used a lot of things as it's nearing a time limit. Set this guy down. We got smart things. That's several different sensors. The Phillips Hue. I use a lot of that. iSpy. We have EventGhost is running. TeamViewer whenever I want to check on something here at home, when I'm away at work or whatever. It doesn't matter. I've got several phones, tablets. I mentioned Vox Commando a million times, and I'll say it again. It's amazing. YouTube guy, Paul Hibbert. Hey, you've helped me out a ton, and I've listened to your voice way too much. Way too much, my friend. Anyway, with your help, I was able to do this. If there's any questions or thoughts, just let me know in some comments. And here's the first video. So with that, have a good day, fellas.